That's good right there. So the devil went down to Oklahoma. He was looking for a street racer to make it miserable for, and he found us. Track motor's hurt, so can't use it on the street again.
I'd have rather been able to give it at least a couple weeks trying without having to abandon.
I know it'll work. I completely underestimated Dave last week and didn't have enough power in it, and he got me, so, but it works. We can make it go down the street.
Well, we definitely know we can get this one down the street.
It's not a bad thing having this one as your backup, because this motor is fast. It'll go down the street. It'll compete at the top. I know it's competitive. So it's a good backup plan.
Better than what most everybody else has.
Last week, I lost in the first round of the list shakeup to Dave, put me at number 7. We were using the big motor. We kind of hurt the big motor in it, so now I have to pull the big motor out and put back in the old tried and true 728. A lot of work, but I got to do what I got to do because I got to get back up this list. Last year, I lost my bid for the number 2 spot against Dave by literally a bumper. And then to follow that up, I lost to Ryan by a fender. So had I had the traction control in place back then and not have to pedal going over the bump, I'm pretty sure I could have beat both those guys, and you could be looking at the new number 1. After the list shakeup, we always have to try to figure out who's going to call out who for the first list race. It is what it is, and I ain't going to stop until I get that number 1 and keep it for a while. If I get a chance to race up and Chuck, beat him. If I have to race down and race Murdanova, I get to beat him and just keep going up. Hopefully this year we can just stay focused at the task in hand and go from 7 to number 1 and tell everybody to off we're finally here.
That'd be awesome.
That's our goal.
You're just in time.
Yeah? For what?
To help us work. So another list shakeup and another Murdanova at the bottom of the list. I tried the new tires and they just didn't really seem to do what I needed them to do. I spun, I had to pedal it a couple of times.
Did you get rid of those tires?
I did. That was me. That was my fault. My goal is to get out of the bottom. I gotta get back to the top. I really need to prove to myself that I don't need to rely on somebody else to tune my car, work on my car, do any of that stuff, that I can do it myself, and I gotta get going as soon as possible. I don't have anybody helping me who can read the road as well as Chief, and he can walk out there, he can look at it, and he can put a tune in the car. And 9 out of 10 times, it's gonna be the tune that the car needs.
I agree.
Where I'm still learning, and I still think we're going up the list, though. I don't think that we're going down the list. So taking a step back from Midwest has obviously been the move that I needed. I've worked on the car more. I've spent more time looking at the data. I've spent more time just going over the car and figuring out my program. It may take a little time to get where I need to be, but I'm on my way and it's gonna happen. What do you do to the tune-up for fresh dirt and grass on the road?
Yeah.
I just can't believe you're gonna step up and take that lane, man. I know you don't want to see me hurt my car.
I hate to put you in the right lane, but, you know, I mean, I got to go up. I've got to race Murdanova to get a chance to hang on to my number 7 spot. And after Shane's unfortunate event that happened right in front of us in the right lane, it pretty much destroyed the right lane about half the road down. So you could tell that me and Sean were a little bit nervous. Neither one of us really wanted that right lane.
I mean, Farm Truck and Asian's here, so we might as well get the flip done.
Unless you guys already decided.
No, well, he wants to give me the right lane, but I don't want to do that. You know,
okay,
I'd rather,
I feel exactly the way he does.
Okay, then you guys need a flip. Who's calling
You
it?
can call it. I don't care.
Tails.
Shot till you drop. It's tails.
Hey, let him know. We'll let him know.
I'll get in the lane you're not in. I'll get in the lane you're not in. I know you need some time to decide which lane you want.
To start the season, we're running this big, huge 959 engine, but unfortunately, we heard it at the list shakeup, Racing Dave. This week, we have been thrashing all week, pulling a big motor out, putting my old tried and true small 728 back in the car. It's just hard for people's nerves not to be a little shaken after that, you know, especially seeing it. If I was back here and didn't see it, it'd be a different story.
You can't be thinking about that now.
No, I know. I got a job to do. As soon as I get behind the wheel and get the chin strap on, we'll be good. We'll be good. We'll be good.
Top his head and stay safe.
We have a different transmission, different converter, different rear gear, and different tire than the last time we ran the small motor. so we have just a shot in the dark.
I don't like this.
Why?
So you're not really trying to, you're not slowing nothing down. Like that tire's gonna flick off again.
I think that this one is fine though. Like, the only reason I did this is because it was shaking at the track. I've been tuning my car myself this year, and it's time for me to prove to myself and everybody else on the list that I can do it. I'm pulling power out of the car for this run because my car's been shaking on every pass. Dave thinks it's the wrong move, but at the end of the day, I gotta trust my own gut, trust my own instincts. I've been winning on the streets for years, and I can do this on my own. I also think it's gonna hook better out here than it did out there. So.
I think he's gonna leave you sitting at the line.
You think so?
Absolutely.
Nah.
Look, me and Sean have been friends for a long time, and I want to see him start winning again. And we all seen Chief helping Ryan at the list shakeup, which is a new development. So I think Sean could use a little help in his corner.
What's the official call? Dog by a few. Dog by a few.
Chief steps back, bangs the light. And I was dead on the light. My car 60-footed. Never seen Sean again. Next thing I know, flashlight, Doc's got the win. Still number 7, baby.
Chopped his head.
It worked. It worked. I didn't think it was going to, but it went straight down.
Yeah, it looked like you didn't have to pedal or
I
anything.
didn't have to pedal or nothing. I mean, before I knew it, I was past the bumps and everything, you know, and I didn't see his headlights or didn't hear him, so I pretty much knew he wasn't going to come around me. It feels absolutely amazing to get a win over Maranova. For us to come out and lay down a pass like that, man, the world's in front of us.
So at least now we would get the loser of Chuck.
Yeah, he can't call me out. He's stuck, so.
Okay, good. Well, you know what I gotta do.
No, I got it.
Call you out.
Yep. I didn't lose a spot, but I didn't gain a spot either. So now I have to defend my number 8 spot against Lutz, and it's gonna be a long season if I don't get my together. I think if we'd put a little more power in it out of the hit, it probably would have went straight. But I don't know. He still was a car out on me. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I know.
So I don't know.